Okay, first play. Guards in the back from Pedro. And Mohammad Light with the Fisherman. So this is the last of the semifinals, by the way, of the upper bracket semifinals. Next will be semis for lower bracket, I guess. So Pedro with the Monk Fisherman Guards and Mo with the Monk Fisherman Wizard. Looks to be a mirror matchup. Here we got Haroon with a $30 donation. He said 2 Diamond Pass giveaways for me, Juicy. Much love. Yo, you guys heard it from Haroon. And he's dropping a $30 donation, sponsoring 2 Diamond Pass giveaways for the Twitch stream. If you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, don't miss out on the giveaway. Come over to the Twitch channel right now. Mods, please set up 2 Diamond Pass giveaways sponsored by Haroon. Shout out to Haroon. W in the chat for Haroon, boys. Thank you for the donation, bro. I'll make sure to get that done. W, big W from Haroon. Good stuff. What a guy. What a guy. Please fix the view for a stream. Make sure you guys come over to the Twitch channel for full screen. JuicyJ CR on Twitch. Exclamation point Twitch in the YouTube chat. Links in the bio on TikTok, guys. All right, chat. Almost a double elixir. Mohammad Light's up a solid amount of damage so far. Just getting that RG on that counter push. Winning that bridge battle. Pedro, on the other hand, has yet to play the RG. Monk from both players. Fisherman on the board. Guards from Mo distracting the fish. Monk ability from just Pedro, actually. Mo taking the opportunity to drop the RG in the other lane. Wait, the Fisherman doesn't pull. Oh my gosh. Mo is destroying this mirror matchup right now. Guards on defense. E-Spear for the opposing guards. Rage from Pedro trying to break through for some damage. Fisherman doesn't walk away, though, for Mo. He's going to pull into the RG in range of both towers, putting Mo in a fantastic position. E-Spirit is kind of awkwardly played, but he does get a Fisherman down now to counteract the opposing Fisherman. Evo Wizard and Cycle now from Mo, though. Blessed is the Sunday stream, though. Thank you, bro. Thank you for the plan for 11 months. And thank you for the 8-cent super chat as well. Oh no, Pedro. Pedro is definitely... He's cooked. To be honest, he's cooked. Yeah. GG's. Wow. Wow. Honestly, like, if you guys are trying to learn RG, like, maybe go to my YouTube stream and just rewind that and just watch it again. I honestly have to do that. I'm not that good at RG. That was actually an RG mirror matchup masterclass. That was a complete mirror matchup. Mo just wins. Diamond Pass giveaway free for me that we're doing right now. So make sure you join that raffle. All right, guys, let me lock in. I'm sorry if I missed anything. Let me lock in on this right here, right now. We have Mo Light versus Pedro, game number 2. Will Mo be sending Pedro to the lower bracket? Or is Pedro going to make the comeback? The impossible comeback, the impossible reverse sweep versus the 2-time world champ. Looks like Mo's coming in hot with the pretty solid Dark Prince. Pretty solid Dark Prince minor rocket control deck. This is classic Mo Light, chat. This is classic Mo Light. Pedro with a bait deck. Honestly, pretty tough situation for Pedro. I'll be straight up with you, man. Log for the Goblin Barrel. He's got a really quick cycle. He's even going to activate King Tower versus the boss man. Never mind. Berserker too good. Going to take it out before the King activation. Good Gob Gang, though. Wait a second. Wait a second. Pedro getting an insane amount of damage here. Running Mo really thin on Elixir with a really good use of the boss bandit there. And forcing out the Evo Cannon. Okay, don't count this man out. Don't count him out. This is a really solid amount of damage to be up here. Ooh, I like it, man. He tries to pre-log. He tries to pre-log the Evo Iceberg, even with the miss on the pre-log, though. He gets a huge connection. Tower's down to 1461. Wait a minute. Wait a gosh darn minute. Both players using Mother Witch. That's weird. Mo Light maybe expecting potentially some graveyard. Okay, Berserker going to clean up the Mother Witch. Will the Dark Prince take the Dark Gob? Yes, it does. Good use of the Berserker to protect the Dark Prince there, so it stays alive. Take out the Dark. Okay, here's the Evo Barrel now. Log on the right side. Part of me feels like he maybe messed up the barrel Evo there, but either way, he does get a small connection left side with the fake barrel.
Let's make this quick.
Who won the next pass giveaway, chat? Who won it? Congrats to MH, Shiruzol, sorry, and Ishmael. You guys are the 3 pass giveaways for the giveaways we just did. Make sure you join my Discord. All the info's in the Discord on how to redeem and get that pass on your account. Even if you are not winning the pass, guys, join my Discord, !Discord, in the Twitch chat or the YouTube chat or link in bio on TikTok. Join up. I always give away, like, you know, emotes and stuff. I always have some good announcements in there. It's also good for if you're trying to know exactly when I'm going live every day. Go check it out. We got almost, like, I think we got almost 15,000 members in the Discord, so go be a part of that community over there. All right, guys, we're into triple elixir overtime. Pedro continuing to be up damage here from the early damage connection at the beginning of the game. Although I will say Molight's starting to get some damage back. He's allowing Pedro to even up the damage on both sides to save elixir for offense. Evo Cannon on offense does hit the Dark Goblin as well. Mo's not getting the connection that he's looking for, though. I mean, this is good damage, though. This is solid. Mo's last card should be Rocket, too. So, I mean, once again, anything is possible here, especially with the Rocket Cycle and Triple Elixir. Pedro's probably going to need a little bit more damage on tower if he wants to win this, since he doesn't have a big spell of his own. Oh, wait, he misses the log. Big mistake. Big mistake. You can see Mo, as soon as he saw the mistake, he leaned forward a little bit, bro. I swear he did. He leaned forward a little bit. He's going to try to punish for the mistake here. But the boss man is honestly cleaning things up pretty well. Still, big push. Evil Ice Spear defends the barrel. That is the power of Mo, bro. Like, that's something that I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to do. The fact that he can see exactly where the Goblin Barrel is coming in, while putting up all these pressure. Like, he saves his log for this situation. Oh my gosh, this is close. Pedro's giving Mo a run for his money, though. Here comes the rocket. Oh my gosh, he hits the boss bandit. He hits the boss bandit and the tower. It's very close now. 20 seconds left. Barrel wall breakers. The log value is insane. Mother Witch is... Yo! What the hell? What is happening? He's up damage. Can Pedro get any back? Mother Witch, Ice Spirit on defense with the Evo Cannon. And ladies and gentlemen, Mohammad Light with the 2-0 sweep. He takes the best of 3 and sends Pedro to the lower bracket. Oh my gosh. The comeback, bro. Bro was literally down like 1,800 damage at one point, I think. But he somehow brings it back into triple elixir with the rocket cycle. He wins the game. Oh my goodness. Insane. Sandman. He's got the juice box. He's got the juice box. He's locked in. Come on, Sandy. Come on, Sandy. All right, chat. Game number 1 of the best of 5 duel. First best of 5 of the day. Mohammad Light starting out with the Wizard Evo. Going to be Hog or RG. Furnace could be Graveyard. Most likely Graveyard after seeing the poison. Maybe Evo Furnace like Drill or Miner, but probably going to be Graveyard. So Graveyard versus RG. Good Ice Spirit going to block the Fisher Boy for a second here. Another Fire Spirit going to spawn in. I'm not going to lie. I don't love this matchup for Sandy. Once again, as a Graveyard player playing this matchup, it just seems tough. With the E-Spirit, the Log / Barb Barrel, and most likely guards. Like, Mo likes to play guards in this deck. It's just tough. And then the Monk, too. The Monk does a good job of just deflecting the Spear Goblin Huts, the Tower, the Furnace. This is the final. This is upper bracket final. Whoever wins this will go down to play the lower bracket final. Or loses this, I mean, sorry. Whoever wins this goes to the grand final. Okay, fantastic Barbarian Barrel here. And then a pre-Evo Furnace. I love that play. Wait, Sandman is kind of cooking, winning the bridge battle here. Fire Spirits on both lanes from the Evo Furnace are getting damage. Big damage lead for... Oh, and he kind of missed the Barbarrel? Okay, it doesn't matter. Fascinating. Really, really good start for Sandman. I can't lie. Ice Spirit at the bridge. Mo visibly a little bit pained from the damage he's taking from these from this furnace. Furnace is OP. Will we see a poison on the wizard again? That is a question I wonder about. No? Interesting. Monk in the back of the left lane. Evo Knight on the board now for the wizard. Yo, wizard Harry. Governor played up high. Sandman is playing this super well. He's such a good graveyard player. Better than me. For sure. Sandbox and Wallace are two really good graveyard players. He's just doing a good job of trying to block at the bridge, win these bridge battles. You see, this is where you kind of get in a tough spot when you allow the RG to cross. He's trying to hold on, but this RG is basically just guaranteed at least one hit. Still, though, look at the damage on the right side. I didn't even notice. Ooh, but another RG, though. Evo Furnace on the board. No Ice Spirit in cycle right now. No Goblet allowed. He's low in Elixir. Man, the RG just does so much damage. Graveyard Barbell for counter push. Can he make it happen? E-Spirit plus Wizard on the board, and there's the guards for the Evo Furnace. They get melted, though. Poison does drop on the Wizard. Furnace locks on the tower. Furnace locks on the tower. It's close. Oh my gosh, this game is close. 40 seconds till triple Elixir. Fireball dropping down to the Furnace right away. Mo taking back the damage lead. Night Evo at the bridge with the Graveyard. Monk does block. Barbarian Boat over to the river to try to tank. Poison dropping down the Evo Wizard. Skeletons are getting some damage. Wait a second. Sandbox takes back the damage lead fairly convincingly. RG does drop at the bridge with the Evo Wizard. Here's a Goblet. But the Fireball can hit because the Goblet is a larger hitbox, even with the one tile out placement. Still, Sandbox is in lead, and Mo has to spend Barb. And a Furnace here. No Fireball in cycle or Furnace. I like this play to drop it down. I get that Evo back in cycle. Wizard played up high. Knight Bridge with the Graveyard. Will we see the Barb Barrel? He's cycling to it. He gets it down finally. There probably is going to be another Knight in cycle. Let's see if he plays it. Not even necessary. Fireball does drop, though. Fireball damage is nothing to ignore here. Graveyard Berserker at the bridge. Barbell over the river does not hit the Furnace shield, or the Wizard shield, I mean. Good poison. Skeletons are connecting. But here comes the push, chat. The Wizard stayed alive, too. I think it's cooked, bro. Yeah, Sandbox shakes his head. He knows it's over. And really well played from Sandman. That was a very, very well played game from Sandman. I genuinely think that matchup is pretty tough. Versus the best player in the entire game. And he made it close, man. He made it close. 300 HP difference. All right, chat. We're into game number 2. Hopping straight into it. Sandbox with a Spirit Empress or Ram Rider deck. Mo going to some Mortar here. I don't know who has matchup here. I feel like Sandbox might have the matchup, actually. Since he's going to have the Curse. He's going to have Zap. Yeah, boom. Boom, look at that. Already, Spirit Empress getting so much damage. Oh my gosh. Mo literally just went like this. He said, bro. I'm a professional lip reader, chat. I'm a professional lip reader. I'm just kidding. Anyone could tell he said that there. Either way, though, like, I mean, I agree with him. What I'm trying to get to here is I do agree with him. The Spirit Empress just did so much damage. That's ridiculous. Okay, Spirit Empress from both players here. Where we see the Golden Knight dash? We do not. Instead, just a zap. E-Spirit going to clean up the Skelly Barrel decent. And most Spirit Empress does win the interaction here. Okay. Okay. More to the bridge. That's going to get his Evo in cycle. Raymer in defense again. Goes to the bridge here. Okay. I feel like the Fireball's a little aggressive, though. I'm going to be straight up. Does get the Ram Rider charge, but... I mean, look at this push, bro. Brown Spirit Empress is going to have to play like a Barbell or like that, maybe. But now, all of a sudden, it's just like even up. on damage. And Evil Mortar is going to apply even more pressure. Sandbox continues to be low in elixir. Like this. Okay, wait, that was a good fireball though. No mortar connection. Very strong. Still another skeleton barrel though. Let's see. He zaps again. Looks like he doesn't have the bar barrel. Instead he has fireball. And then last card should be Gob Curse from Sandman though. Gold Knight down. I'm assuming Spear Empress now. Mo knows he's going to Spear Empress, so he actually plays a Spear Empress. Oh. He tried to use the E-Spear and the Gold Knight to retarget, but Mo's going to win the interaction because the E-Spear got taken out. Oh my gosh, the Ghost... Wow, that's unfortunate. Ghost just gets, like, distracted here. I think it's cooked, bro. He has a Mega Knight! Oh my god! I don't know why I wasn't thinking about Mega Knight or P.E.K.K.A as last card here. I mean, it makes sense. I just am so used to the Boss Bandit Gob Curse deck. But without the Gob Curse, I feel like this is way more difficult. This is a push on the left lane. Ghost Ram Rider. Ground Spear Empress to the bridge. I wonder if he meant to play the air one. He's getting a connection, but what about on defense, dude? Oh my gosh, the mortar's gonna splash. Sandbox shake his head once again. He knows the mortar's gonna splash. It's not over, but it's kind of over. You know what I'm saying? No, it's definitely not over. It's definitely not over. Terrible Gold Knight dash, though. Tries to get a connection. The ice was slow with the DPS from the Spear Empress is too much. Oh man, it's over. Wait, the Gold Knight does stop this somehow? Oh my gosh, and the Spear Empress takes the entire left lane. Wow. Good start from Sandbox, but Mohammad doing Mohammad things. Big comeback here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be 2-0 for Mohammad in the best of 5. One more win for Mo, and it is over. So, here we go, chat. Game 3, Mohammad Light 2-0 in the best of 5 right now. Sandbox with a Miner and a Fire Spirit. And Mo with a Goblin Eye. So, maybe Mo with Graveyard. Possible. Furnace Graveyard could make a lot of sense. Sandbox with what looks to be like a Miner Rocket, or maybe, yeah, probably Miner Rocket from Sandbox here. Yo, Gojo, thank you for the Prime new sub. Enjoy the ads, reviewing all the other sub perks, my man. Thank you. Okay, Mohammad with the Giant Skelly. Wow. So it's going to be Giant Skelly Mini P.E.K.K.A. Whoa. Uh-oh. What just happened? Bro went for the mini P.E.K.K.A at the bridge on the left side, and I thought Sandbox was in trouble since the mini P.E.K.K.A locked in the Valkyrie. He played a Zap to the Goblins, which didn't really do anything. That was maybe the mistake, playing the Zap on the Goblins. And then after everything, the Queen that Sandbox played, despite being down elixir, he was able to defend, and with the Queen ability, takes half Mo's tower, over half his tower. So now Sandbox is just straight up half a tower with a good matchup. I would say this is a pretty good matchup with the Valkyrie for the Graveyard. He's not going to be able to use Poison because he already used it previously. So it's definitely going to be Rocket, but even the Rocket's fine because the Rockets can put him really close to just finishing out, wrapping up this game here. Cleaning the log for defense versus the Furnace. Valkyrie in the back, using the 3-card cycle to try and get the Evo Valkyrie cycle. Queen ability is going to drop super quick reaction time, important. And then Evo Cannon. Oh, I think, did he predict that? Okay, bad log. I don't think he expected his cannon to wipe out the Evo Furnace as quick as that. Like that was wild. He kind of wasted a log there, but Mo has a really good Giant Skelly though. He picks up the Miner well. No damage. Queen ability. Goblin on defense. Giant Skelly does get pretty good value. I was just stacking goblins here, which is crazy. I mean, it makes sense though. Abusing the fact that Sandbox doesn't have poison. Really good Evo Cannon, though. Miner's getting chip damage. The Graver comes in. Wait a second. Evo Zap dropping on. Wait, did he kite it back? Oh my gosh, I thought it was over. Well, it wasn't. It wouldn't have been over. But it would have been a big sell if Sandy let that giant Skeleton tower. He logs it and kites it back last second with the Valkyrie. So he's still in the damage lead. But that was sketchy, man. That was sketchy. Giant Skeleton mini back on the board. Rock on defense. That's smart. That's just simple. Don't Goblin on defense. Don't do it. You can't do it because he's got Gob Curse plus Zap. He cycles back to Valk instead, which is smart. But the berry gets damaged. Okay, Mo is down but not out, bro. Mo's looking like prime Magnus Carlsen right now. Down in the mid game and about to end game the crap out of Sandy here. Here comes a Graveyard. Rocket misses Sandy. Oh no. He misses the giant Skelly. He's trying to kite it away. Evo Cannon gets pretty good value. He doesn't let the giant Skelly hit the tower. Man, I'm scared, bro. I'm rooting for Sandy here, the underdog. These are some scary defenses, though. Okay, this is smart. Just mad DPS in the giant Skelly to get the tower to defend the Graveyard. Queen stays alive, 1 HP. That's helpful. And a good cannon here, too. Getting ready for defense already. Mine going for chip damage. Goblin Curse is on the board. Zap as well. Evo Cannon on defense. Oh, my gosh. I think Sandy's got it. Valkyrie the bridge. And he has enough elixir to go rocket here with just barely enough time. It takes 4 seconds exactly for the rocket to get to the tower, and he played it at 5. Sandman takes the win, chat. Okay, wait. It's not over. Sandbox hit the juice box. All right, chat, here we go. Can Sandbox make a miracle happen here? Bats. Not what you want to see as a Bats player to see Fire Spirit, but... Bats and Wit. Goblin Barrel for Mo. Going to some log bait, maybe. I mean, I don't want to say maybe. It has to. Goblin Barrel. Okay. Princess, Goblin Barrel, Quick Cycle. Probably last cards for Mo are going to be Mighty Miner. Never mind. He's got Wall Break. I was going to guess Mighty Miner, Cannon, Rocket, Log. I don't know if Mo has played Log yet, actually. I feel like he did first game, didn't he? Might have played Barb Barrel in the RG, though. I'm trying to figure out what the heck Sandy is using here. I don't know. A weird RG deck, I guess. I guess maybe Balloon, maybe doubtful. Dark Prince, Bat. Oh, that is the most painful thing I've ever seen, bro. I hate wall breakers, actually. I actually hate wall breakers. Oh my gosh, he literally played a Dark Prince and Bats and the wall breakers, and they both connected. Oh, that's so much damage, and here comes the barrel. Sandy's used Barbarian Barrel and Log previously, not having much counters to these log bait cards. His princess is ruining his tower. You do see a Monk ability pop just to deflect the Dark God, but the Evil Breakers in cycle ready and the Evil Barrel. This is a bloodbath. This is a bloodbath, chat. Oh my god. Like, I don't even think, like, to be completely fair, I don't think Sandbox is making, like, mistakes here. This is just straight up Molite with a log-based cycle deck and no counters to log. No log, no barbell, no arrows available. And this is like, this is the power of deck picking, but also the power of like the necessity, like this is basically highlighting the necessity to manage your cards well in a best of 5 duel. Sandbox has used all counters to log bait. Mo just used log bait. I mean, what do you do now? You know? Like, look at these Dark Gods, look at these Princess. The Monk is eviscerated even with the raid. We didn't even get to see Sandbox's win condition. Yeah. GG's. Mo's like, quick work. He's like, quick work. GG's. All right, so Molite has gone forward into the winner, or for the grand finals. Molite in grand finals, chat. All right, chat, we're in. Here we go. Perfectly timed. Grand finals has begun. Sandbox versus Mohammad Light. Best of 5 duel. For a difference of $9,000. Winner takes 20K. Loser takes 11. Sandbox has a tornado. Wallbreaker still connects. That's brutal. But he does get the king activated. Mo with the minor Wallbreakers, minions, poison, Evo cannon, and I can't think of his last card. Can't think of it. Poison, Evo cannon. What's his last one? Mighty Miner? You're right. Mighty Miner for 3-card cycle, of course. Sandbox looks like he's playing Golem, actually, which is pretty fun. I like it. I like the Golem. He tries to pre-tornado to activate King. Mo predicts the prediction. Or he's just patient. I don't know. Either way, gonna put Sandbox in a tough spot after missing the King activation. Prevention prediction, if you will. I don't know how to explain that. Berserker does a great job countering everything. Mighty Miner ability is a slight of threat. He has to Barbarian Barrel. Okay. 30 seconds to double Elixir. Sandbox does have King activated, but so does Mo. The King activation is pretty big in this matchup. It's going to be super helpful versus the Golem. I think this is the first Golem we've seen today. Minions to the bridge to apply pressure. Lumberjack on the board. That's going to get the Evo Lumberjack in cycle. Sandy has both of his Evos in cycle now. Minion does get one hit before going down to the tower, and here comes another Miner. Pump dropping down from Sandy immediately, and then Minions on the Miner. And I think this is the time for Sandbox to drop a Golem here. Yep, there's the Golem. Mo's going to cycle the Cannon, Minions, Skellies. He's back to another Miner. Going to try and force Sandbox to play something in front here. I mean, I don't agree with this E-Drag. I feel like I can't agree with this E-Drag. Like, that is like the lifeblood of this deck, and he wasted it in front. That's brutal. Minions get taken out. That's good. That was really weird minions by Mo, actually. Double Golem? Is this real? Double Golem, Minions at the bridge, Poison on defense. Mighty Miner is still alive. Golem looks like it could get the tower, but he does have another cannon in cycle. Lumberjack and Berserker at the bridge. Ability drops down, pushes the Berserker towards the tower. It's alive. It locks on. Oh my gosh. E-Drag gets a hit on tower as well. Sandbox is winning. Sandbox is winning, chat. Wait a second. Another Golem on the board. Mighty Miner is not even in cycle since it just died. Mo's shaking his head. He thinks he's in trouble here. I'm rooting for Sandy, chat. He's the underdog. Gotta root for him. Mighty Miner is back in cycle. Berserker distracts it, though. Really a heads-up play. Ability goes off early. Evo E-Drag's back in cycle for the minions. Evo Cannon does hit the E-Drag, but the Golem's still fairly healthy. Oh my gosh. Evo E-Drag plus Evo Lumber is in cycle already. Mighty's doing his best. Minions on the board for Mo. Golemites aren't doing too much damage. Wallbreakers are going to kite everything back. That was a perfect defense for Mo, I must say. Oh my gosh, and the Wallbreaker connects. Wait a second. Wait a second. Mo's starting to look like he's like prime LeBron right now. Okay, Golem in the back. This is the last chance to make a push. The problem is, like on the low key, Mo might finish the game before this Golem can make anything happen, though. Tornado bar barrel, but the tornado nerf makes it so the Wallbreakers don't get deaded. I don't know. See, I don't know how he's doing it, but he's got Evo E-Drag in cycle. I swear, I don't know how he did that, but he's back. When did he play the regular one? Man, 30 seconds left, man. It's looking tough for Sandy. Look at that Evo Cannon value wiping out the minions as well. E-Drag bridge. Will a Berserker or Lumberjack drop? He does drop it. Mo is Almost in damage lead now. Only 10 seconds left, and Sandbox does not have a big spell or any way to directly attack the tower. He tries to stop the miner, but it's not going to work, and the Evil Lumber's not connecting. Jeez, man. Sandbox shaking his head. He's played his heart out, but Mo going to come out on top. Mo has the juice box too! They both have juice boxes. Is that the trick to being a good Clash Royale player? All right, chat, we're in. Game number 2. Sandbox shaking off the last loss. And he's sipping on the juice box. Double juice box matchup. The battle of juice boxes. Snowball for Mo. Probably going to be Drill Rocket, if I had to guess, just off of that spell. And then Goblin's Fire Spirit Bridge. Sandbox got a Knight. So Evo Knight, Fire Spirit. Maybe Graveyard versus Drill here. I feel like if it ends up being Graveyard versus Drill, it's going to be tough for Sandman. Although Mo has the Rocket and not the Poison, so Sandbox definitely has a chance here. And the Fire Spirit's pretty helpful versus Drill, too. I didn't even think about that. Goblins are kind of late in the Sandbox. No. No, the Snowball's late. The Goblins are late, and the Snowball's late. And Mo's just up 1,000 damage off of one Goblin Drill. Connor, thank you for the 200 pound, or sorry, not 200. 2 pound super chat. Thank you. So no Rocket, actually, for Mo. He just brought the Fireball. Which makes sense. It makes sense. Like, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I think Mo already won, chat. I think it's just over. He's going for the Graveyard. He's trying, but the berry. And he misses the poison. He missed the poison, chat. He missed the poison. And he doesn't have Barbarian Barrel. He has Snowball. So this Drill is just... Oh. Inbox shaking his head, man. He's down 1,200 damage here. He gets some with the Graveyard, but he's just down a lot. And he's down Elixir as well. He decides to go for the Evo Knight plus Evo Furnace. He's trying to snowball the berry to the other lane. And it works, but not before the Berserker gets taken out. Okay, wait. He does at least bait out the Evo Snowball. Putting Mo in a tough cycle and baiting out the Evo Snowball is pretty good for Sandbox. Makes it so that the next drill is a little bit more defendable. Night Bridge for the Goblins. Fire Spirit trying to help out with Night Furnace now. Snowball drops from both players. Sandbox does finally find a way to defend against the Goblin Drill. Turns up high. Anti-Fireball plays. Night Bridge. Here's the Graveyard. Berserk up high. Berry. Goblins on the board. Is he back to Snowball? He is. Snowball slows down the tower and takes out some of the Goblins. The Skellies can't make it. And the Fire Spirit doesn't even make it to the tower either. Just 100 damage done there. Not enough to write home about, really. Fireball inbound. Knight will defend the Goblins. Fireball damage consistent, though. It's a lie. It does more damage than poison. I don't know what he was trying to pre-snowball there. Maybe for a berry. Either way, it's not going to work out. He's not playing Graveyard? He just dropped poison instead? I don't like that. I don't like that. Wait, the Furnace Evo got missed! If there's any time for a comeback, it's right now. The Fire Spirit gets taken out. Ooh, that Evo Tesla's kind of goated. Graveyard is getting some value. Snowball hits the berry. Evo Snowball's going to push everything back. The Goblins are trying to prevent the Skeletons from connecting. Evo Furnace still on the board, though, and the poison's going to drop down. Mo takes the safe route, drops a Fireball. All of a sudden, though, 15 seconds till triple Elixir. Sandbox is kind of even things up. And a Furnace in the back with the Fireball out of cycle. He's going to try and clog this lane with the Fire Spirits. Mo's definitely going to try and cycle back to Fireball, though, and he's successful. So ends up kind of backfiring for Sandbox here with that quick cycle to the Fireball. And he's just going to keep pressing the advantage here. And the Goblin locks on. It's over. Mo taking game number 2. Sandbox in a world of hurt going against a 2-time world champ. He's too good. He's too good. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. It'll be the final game of the Crate Royale Cup. Mohammad Light versus Sandbox. Kiwi's in the back. Skeleton Barrel Evo on the board. So Sandbox with Evo Skelly Barrel plus Evo Wall Breakers. Probably going to be that big deck that we've seen a little bit of. Instead of Gombro using the Evo Skelly Barrel. Mode Light with an Ewiz and an Evo Hunter. First Evo Hunter we've seen in the tournament, I think. Dark gets one hit. I mean, I'm assuming he's RG. Wait, he's got recruits! Oh my gosh! He's bringing out the recruits. Spamming with the bridge with the wall breakers. He's like, I cannot beat Mo in a battle of skill. It's time to start dropping cards at the bridge. And honestly, I'd do the same thing if I were you. Okay, Ewiz does drop down. Sandbox is up some elixir, though. He's going to probably play a Goblin Gang on this. I did guess. Okay, guards, about the same thing. Guards can get some damage. Mo knows he's like kind of low on elixir, though. Not really, but like if he would have played something expensive on defense versus that, then he would have been low on elixir. And then Sandbox keep applying pressure, right? So instead he lets it get some damage. He saves his elixir. Probably, okay, he drops a hunter. He wants to get the Evo, sure. Evo Hunter kind of sucks now. Void. There you go, chat. There you go. These best of 5 duels. The only time you see a Void is in Clash Royale League best of 5 duels. You gotta get creative with your spells. It's basically just a worse version of anything else, but when you got no other options, you know, like Mo's use the fireball and use the poison. It makes sense. Skeleton Barrel is going to get defended by the Electro Wizard. The death damage is pretty crazy, though. Connor, thank you for the £2 super chat. Love your streams, though. Yo, thank you, man. Thank you. It means a lot. It really does. Mo's going for the Gentleman's Sweep, Marquis said. Yeah, pretty much. Big push, though. Big push. A lot of spam. He's dropping a fireball as well. Damn. I like the idea there. He does get a lot of damage, but man, dude, imagine if that fireball is just a little bit later. Okay, he keeps up the pressure. So much spam. It's tough for Mo to hold on versus all this. If there is a time for Mo to win this game, it's right now. He eats the wall breakers to the right side, and he put together the biggest push we've seen. Evo Roll Giant, Evo Hunter. Monk ability. Electro is forced out left side. Evo Skeleton Barrel used on defense. Pretty solid defense from Sandman. He's up a lot. Using the Evo Skeleton Barrel defense, though, it's good that Mo has forced that out. It's good for him for sure. Sandbox not really having any win condition cycle. He decides to go for the Recruit's Bridge, though. Barbara helping clean a bit here. Wait, he goes Void left side. Interesting. Okay, defends the wall breakers decent. One of them still gets the little baby connection. And the Dark Gob is just the king of cleaning up any of the counter budget units. Mo is like no way to get on top of it very easily. I mean, you have the Void, sure, but even that, the Dark Gob ends up getting value before the Void drops most of the time. Look at that Mighty Miner ability damage on tower, bringing it down to 392. Wait a second, big RG push yet again. He's saving up for the recruits, so he drops them down. Guards as well. RG's trying to get some damage in. Bring it down to 1,000 HP. It's not bad. Monk ability to flex the Dark Gob too. Looks like the Ewiz is going to drop though. I was trying to win this bridge battle and just go for another RG. He kind of is making it happen. Wait, the Mighty Miner gets pulled by the Fish Boy? There's a chance? Oh my gosh, he's the GOAT! That's why he's the GOAT! Oh my gosh! Mohammad Light! Making a miracle happen live on stream. The celebration kitty cat, bro. What is going on? Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. Mohammad Light is your Crate Royale champion. He's going to win the $20,000 first place prize. Sandbox. Really well played stuff, though. Walking away with at least $11,000. GG's all around. GG's in the chat. Dare I say, this is why we clash.